Hello, everybody. My name is Thomas Richard. Welcome back to Derail Valley, and today we are going to be doing 2901 today. Woohoo! I've been waiting for to drive this engine for a little while, and now the time has finally come. So we're going to be taking 2901 on its first ever journey with our passenger service. We're going to be doing the passenger service first. This load right here, Regional 73 to the machine factory. And then we're going to try to see if we can find a job to go back to the harbor to end off this little whatever this is. Because I like to end these videos off at the harbor. Now, for those who are aware, no, I do not have my lavalier hooked up because I have got a brand new audio sound again. I bought new earbuds for my VR, and I'm trying them out. I actually tested it out yesterday, and it was a catastrophic failure. So I'm reverting back to the integrated microphone on the VR, which my audio is going to suck major donkey ass, but hopefully you guys can hear me fine, and everything will be perfectly okay. Now, as you guys can see, I have bought 844 here with me because I like to drive instead of just teleporting here. There's something I gotta show you on 844 that's been updated. If you look in here, you notice that? That's right, my cylinder cocks are now here. What has replaced the cylinder cocks? That is right there. I now have a stoker on 844, so no more shoveling in call for me, which is a good thing. So that's now like that. Beautiful. But we are not going to be messing with 844 today. We will be messing with that in a later video. Right now, our main focus is 2901. Now, here's the difficult parts. The machine factory is that way. 2901 is pointing that way. I don't think I can put this on a turntable because it's way too long. So, I'm going to have to do this job backwards. Oh boy, this should be lots of fun. A backwards journey with 2901 on a passenger service. Good bloody lord. Alright, so let's go and bring 2901 over to the passenger station. First, I need to check to see. I should probably oil up first before I can proceed, so it doesn't complain at me. We don't want any steam locomotives to be complaining here. That'll suck if these locals complained. I did fill that up all the way. Yeah, besides that, nothing else has pretty much been updated to the mod so far. 844 has been the only one that's been updated, so that's a plus. I'm so used to there being like an oil port right here, but there isn't an oil port, which... Oh, well, there is a lubricator I could charge. There we go, filling up the lubricator. At least I can actually hear the in-game audio. I couldn't hear the in-game audio every time I played this game because of my audio setup. But now that I'm back using the integrated microphone, I can actually hear what the hell is going on. So, that's a plus, I guess. So I can actually hear how loud the whistle is on this freaking loco. On this glorious beast of a loco that is. And another thing I'm going to say, I'm actually running an AC. Because the last time I played this, my VR got super high and I was sweating. Which was interesting. So I decided to say, well, guff the breaker and we'll run both my AC and the computer at the same time. Let's just hope my breaker does not pop. Alright, we don't want that to happen. Okay, so now we'll get inside and make sure everything's all prepped up. I got plenty of oil. Maybe use a little bit of water. So let's go ahead and we'll open that all the way up, and then we'll open up the blower here. Ooh, I can hear the blower action. And then we'll open this up, and then we'll add some water. There we go, we're adding some water to her. Which, why does that sound like it's, Hey, when I add water, why does that sound like that it's I can't speak, the steam releasing, not the, actual injector sound. I don't know. Anyhow, top this off with some water because we're actually going uphill. So it's best to get some good old water in her before we go to proceed. Yeah, my fire temp is coming up because I had the blower on. So that's good. So we'll let this sit for a little bit. So while that's doing that, we'll run over to the station office, which is somewhere over here. I hope you guys can hear me because this is actually pretty freaking loud in my ears. so we don't need that. So, the journey we're going to be taking is this regional rail. Transport a regional train to machine factory with stops at OR and WL. And of course, 16,000 bonus. So this is from food factory to machine factory in town. We will keep this with us when I get the engine all hooked up. So, let's see. Alright, we'll leave that just like that. Shut our water back off. And we'll wait until our pressure goes back up, and then we'll shut our blower back off. Once our firebox temperature is going down because it's getting hot. Alright, good enough then. We'll shut this off. Okay. Interesting, I can actually hear the fire too. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about that a whole lot. Alright, so as I was saying, let's go on back up to here. So before we turn the engine and get it going here, let's go down here. And we'll make sure all of our lines are set correctly. So we'll run down to here. So we need to go into there. So this line needs to be switched to that way. So this line to be switched this way, and that line to be switched that way, and that'll be going over here. Okay, goody. Let's head back to 2901. And alright, I believe we're all prepped up. We've got need a little more oil in her. Alright, we'll turn on our injector here. And then we'll turn on our air compressor too. And yep, the air compressor is going. Oil fills up pretty quick on this thing. Alright. So, 2 for reverse. Wow, that was a loud whistle in my ears. Good lord. Turn the brake cut on. And here we go. Here we go, backwards. Good god. Okay, this is really loud in my ears. Okay. This is my first time trying out this new audio with it being on full volume, and good lord, this is freaking loud. My god. That's just the power of a mighty old steam loco, that is. Love that 6-chime whistle. It sounds so good. Get some more action going in there. Okay. Go ahead and put a stop for here. Whoa! Careful, blind. Oop. Did I switch? No, I did not. Alright, that switch is now switched, so now we'll go all the way forward there. I don't think 2901 slips, too, which is interesting. Shut my damper off. Alright, here we go, down to our cars, pick up our cars. I'm actually glad I put Zyback's American couplers in here. Ignore the fact that I'm like using a lot out of my brakes. Trying to ease her in here. Oh, I heard it. But we did not connect because my coupler was not open. Well, what the hell are you not doing open, you? You. Are you open? Yeah, he actually is open. Oh, this is open too. No wonder. Well, that was an issue. Okay, let's try it again. Proceed in. That's why in regular people when they do this, they have a link to where to go like to that, but that was not the cross. Okay, I think we are now connected, so we'll bring it on backwards here and we'll try it again. Yep, we are now connected. So we will now connect that. Open that. And then we'll put our train into neutral here so I don't suck out all my steam. Alright. Now we will release the handbrake on the cars. That is a high place to release the handbrake. Okay, that should be it. Alright, let's go and turn this work order in and we will get rolling down to the machine factory. Well, stops with the other places. Alright. Here we go! And now we've got to see if we're boarding or not. And now we are boarding. Alright, we are ready to depart. Okay, so handbrake is off. On there, air is connected. Put it into reverse. And make sure this is on reverse. And that's haul ass. Here we go. Down to the machine factory we go. Alright. Get some speed up here. Because we are now going uphill. If no one can hear me, then, well, try to listen. Alright, uphill we go. Yeah, this is a very high hill we're going up. And this is why I added water, because you can see our water is now coming down. Oh! It's about to go under. Alright, I'm going to try to keep using the map here so I don't have to keep bending my head a whole lot. So, where is our switch? Our switch isn't going to come up in a little bit, so we got plenty of time to kill. Ah, now my readings show up on there. Cut it in a little bit on the reverser. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we'll keep it around 50 here. Alright. Our switch is coming up. And yeah, it says we are doing 50. So we are going to go down this way. So I don't have the switch that switch, which is good. Nice. Nice. We're going good. Well, this is your blowdown right there. That's what I was talking about, your blowdown. Alright. Our switch is coming up here, so let's slow down so we don't derail. Alright, there we go. Wow, she slows down pretty good. .2901 has really good brakes, unlike any other steam locomotive I've driven. Oh, I can't see now. What the heck? Everything's gone completely dark. Whoa, this is weird. I can't see a darn thing. Ah, now I can see. Alright, doing good on there. So we'll keep it around 40. Oh, here we go through another tunnel. Again. Whoa, look at this. Pretty neat. Keep it around 40 because, yeah, I have no clue where to go. Get some more oil in her. Yeah, good thing I'm gonna slow down to a 40. Because that was a pretty sharp turn. There, boy. Alright, plenty of oil. Okay, so OR is starting to come up here, so shut it off here because we're going to come up to some tight curves, it looks like. Watch on the other side over here. Yeah. So we'll keep it around 40. I could do 50, but again, I'm new to here, so I don't know where I'm mostly going. But we'll keep it around 40. Well, that was pretty tight. Okay. So here we come to OR, the oil refinery. That's what it's called, oil refinery. Slow it on down here. Because I think I need to switch a couple of switches, so we'll slow it down to like 15 or something like that. Okay. Okay, here we are. And, okay. Somehow I think I know where the station is. I think it's somewhere over here. So we switch that switch. And that switch stays switched. And we're going to go down to here. Yep, right there is the oil refinery. Somehow I remember where that was. I think I passed through here one time when I was playing. Again, outside shot, 2901. Look at that beauty. Wow, look at that running gear. Ooh, she's sexy. Sexy running gear. Nice. Nice running gear action. Man, I love that 6 chime. That's such a neat whistle. What the heck? Just switch? I thought it just started switch. Oh, okay. Strange. Alright, here we come to... I knew I was going to fall off. Look, I'm on the steps. I'm literally on the steps. So I gotta jump myself back in here. Okay, so we'll start slowing down here a little bit. Yep, there's this station. Could turn on the bell, but it's all the way over there, so... Actually, it's right there, mostly. Alright. That should be good. Anyone? Anyone? I'm in here all the way, right? Where is the other side? Yeah, see, I'm in here. Well, maybe I'm actually not. Maybe I need to go up a little bit further. Okay. Go up a little more here. And then shut it off. There we go. Now we got it. That was strange. Alright, we're good to go. Come on, release. There we go. Alright, here we go. I heard water splashing in there still. Alright. Give it all she's got. That was the oil refinery. Done and gone. So now we'll head down to... the WL, wherever that is. It'll be around 50 here. And that's... maybe... yeah, that was pretty tight. Okay. Okay, I believe we're good, so we can do a pretty decent speed now. So we'll give her the beans. I got a switch coming up here, and then I think I have to switch that switch, so I will do that. Well, she can certainly get up some speed, that's for sure. Yeah, we're doing almost 90. And we're about to blow the safety valve. Alright, so where is my... actually, yeah, thank you for doing that. I'm actually going to go switch the switch. Yep, it was going the wrong way. I'm going to go that way. Ooh, we got a high-speed shot of the engine passing. Wow, look at this thing go! Whoa, that thing is super quick. Whoa! Ah! Wait, I need to get back. Ah! Slow it down. Woo! Slow it down. Slow it down. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Well, that was a mighty one. Good lord. I was going crazy on that one. Wow, sir. Okay. We'll keep it going here a little bit more. Okay. Our next station is coming up, so let's start slowing her down here. Alright, I believe our station is coming up here. Ah! Come on, get out of there. No, I'm off the steps again. Where is our station? Oh, is it on that side? If it's on that side, then yippee, I won't have to keep going over the siding as much. I'm myself straight up here. Hold on. There we go. Yep, there's the station. I guess we'll now turn on the bell. Why not? Am I not in all the way still? I may not be in all the way still. Alright, hold on. I'm so used to the 8-for-4 valves. There we go. God, you really got to be in there for it to go. Okay, that should do it. And it's mostly, yeah, straight shot, so we'll gun it. Little speedy 2901. There's our switch. See if I can get it from over there. Ha! Got it. Alright. Slow down here. Or I guess it's already slow enough, so we'll do that speed. Whatever that speed is. Alright, fine, we'll get an outside shot. Here comes 2901. Wow. What a nice looking loco that is. Beautiful, I say. That is good looking. Alright. Get the speed up here. And don't blow the safety valve. Okay. We should be on our way to the machine factory. So we'll give her all she's got again, because it's mostly straight shot from here, so. Alright. Nope. I left my fuel order on again. I really don't need to keep going over there. There's whatever this town's called. What is this town called? CP. I don't know what that's called, actually. And there's the machine factory. We get to cross this long bridge. Keep it right there. I don't think 2901 has a lot of power as I thought. Thought you had more power than that, girl. Oh well. Guess Santa Fairies weren't really that powerful. Or is that just me saying that? Alright, here we come to Machine Factory. And just because we're coming into here, slow it on down here. And oh, I think I have to switch the switch. Yes, I do. There we go. Okay, you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop. Keep on going. There we go. Go on. There we go. Alright, just for shits and giggles, we'll activate the bell here. Because why not? Wait, am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Nope. Wait a minute. Shut things all off. I am not going the right way. You have to go the other way. Yeah, darn switch. I thought you were switched correctly. Screw you for being not switched. Ugh. That darn stupid switch. I thought it was switched. Consarn it. Hold on a second. Wait a darn minute. Wait a darn minute. Where am I? Oh, okay. I am going the right way. It's just this switch here. It was switched to the roundhouse. I don't need to be going to the roundhouse. I need to be going to a station. Oh yeah. What station number am I supposed to be at here? Machine factory. I'm supposed to be at D2LP. So D2LP. Oh my god! What in the hell is this long ass train? Oh good lord! Where the hell is this train going? Passenger service, but where the hell is this train? I'm gonna have to search up where that train's going. Good lord, that's a long one. Okay, so I believe it's that one there. Why are all these... Okay. I don't know why these switches are switched like that. I come down here and the switches are completely different. Holy crap, it's actually an express to the harbor. We could just do this one right here and screw doing a freight train and do a freight train with 2901 on another day. We can do that. I don't see why that's not a problem. Alright, come on back, 2901. Let's see here. So get more oil in her. Alright, come on back, 2901. You can come on back now. Ah. Keep that over there. Alright, here we come to Machine Factory Station. Yeah, that must be one hell of a passenger train if it's that freaking long. Good God. Alright, that should be good enough. Okay. Alright, unloading has been finished. Okay. Go ahead and decouple everything here. Come on. Wrong button. Did you just connect back up? No, you didn't. Okay. I thought you connected back up. Alright. We'll get her on out of here. Alright. Put that DM over there. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn this work order in. It's the station office is actually right here. Pretty cool. Alright. So go ahead and turn this work order in. And there we go. Completed. Beautiful. Okay. That should do it. Now, over here. Yeah. 500 tons of good old passenger trains back to the harbor. Should I do this? I don't think 2901 is strong enough to haul this amount of trains. Because hauling that set was really, really difficult for her. So, should we do this? Or shouldn't we do this? That'll be for a video later. But for now, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, comment, like, subscribe. And with that being said, 2901 is a beautiful loco. We will be going back to this tomorrow with another passenger train tomorrow with 2901 and see how strong this thing really is. So that'll be for another video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Thomas Richard. I'll see you on the next one. Take care for now, everyone.